Hello top 11 managers around the world, welcome back to your channel Mamun Prefer Gaming Football. Mamun Prefer Gaming Football always provide top 11 content just to help top 11 managers around the world. I generally try to cover those sort of topic that you really demand. Many times you ask for a specific topic or a title or a specific subject of top 11. I try to cover exactly that just to fulfill your desire. Now today I'm going to show you another great topic which is also your demand. I mean, you wanted to know about this topic. Special ability. Yes guys, the best special ability for all the available 11 players, and you want to know it. Previously I created a video on best play styles for all these 11 players in your main 11. So generally in your squad 11 players are main, that. So for those 11 players, you will have to pick the best play style and special ability, because play style and special abilities are very important to win matches and tournaments. So you can watch that video. If you haven't watched that playstyle video, you can watch. Yesterday I posted. And today, let's come to the point. Today we are gonna provide the best, special abilities for all these 11 players. So let's start with the goalkeeper, and I have 1-1-1 stopper for goalkeeper. And generally, what happens, you will see that your opponent's attacker, they left your defenders behind because they have pace. Generally, attackers are very pacey. Their sprint level is very high, and they are having speed, which is very key factor here. Here you don't have the word pace, you have speed. So the strikers are having speed all the time. You will see most of the time, I should say, most of the time they will have speed a lot. So they're gonna leave your defenders behind, and your goalkeeper will be alone to defend the goal. So in that time, this special ability will be very effective. And generally you see often your opponent score goal from 1-1 opportunity. That means your goalkeeper is alone with him. Even when you score, your attacker will be alone with the opponent's goalkeeper. Now if you buy the premium special sponsor, that means you are gonna have second special ability. Again, you create the player from the penalty clash, then you will also have the opportunity to have double special ability. Now when you are gonna go for double special ability for goalkeeper, the second one, you're going to take the free kick taker or set piece taker. So the most preferable one, which is the free kick taker, and it's the available one is the regular one. So you're going to pick the free kick taker because most of the time you will see your opponent's attackers, they find a lot of free kicks as they press very high near the D box, and then generally you make a lot of fouls, despite you go for low foul or low tackling mentality. Still guys, you will provide some valuable free kick for your opponent, and they're gonna score goal if they have this special ability. Most of the time, if they take 3 chances, 1 will be goal most of the time. Goalkeeper is a very important player in your 11. And now after goalkeeper, let's start with DC. Generally you have opportunity to have 2 DC or 3 DC, so you have option in DC. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna add aerial defender to one of these DC, and another DC will have a defensive wall. So you have varieties for DC. You're not gonna go for only one single special ability for DC because you have more than one DC. So it's good to have varieties in special ability and also play style. So this will allow you to have different sort of ability for defenders, and that will come in calculation. In total, that will be a great benefit for you, and you are going to get advantage in both these special ability. So now let's move to the DMC part. But before going to the DMC part, I want to tell you one thing, and rather I want to warn you about a mistake. You are not gonna have a corner special ability or free kick special ability or penalty kick special ability for a defender, DC or DMC. So this is gonna be a waste, guys, total waste, because if you have a single special ability, then that means your defenders are not gonna perform defensive wise, and there will not be a good free kick taker, guys. Even then they're not gonna be a very good penalty kick taker as well, because they are not having their skills very well in shooting and accuracy, and I mean these sort of related skills. They will not have that proper in comparison with the if you compare with the attackers are having more percentage in the shooting. So you will have to understand these, and you will not have to use these special ability to the defenders, because it's going to be waste. You can have a defensive wall or these sort of defensive special ability for that player. So now, as you can see, DMC is here, and for DMC you have two options. You have two mentality, whether you are gonna use the DMC to play, guys, as midfielder or defensive player. He has two roles. He's gonna play defensive midfielder's role, but he can defend, he can also midfield, do the midfield job. So now you have option to add playmaker as well, which is very important if you play a bit attacking game in your, I'm talking about your tactic. Many people has different setup, like I am playing attacking wise, so I am gonna take the playmaker, so that he makes a lot of play and he give a lot of passes, the deadly passes. This will really work for me to get good attacks. So now that's the reason why playmaker, if your DMC is playing with the attacking tactics. But if not, then you can also go for the defensive special ability, any of these. But if you want one name, then I will say defensive wall. And now you have two MCs here, and for MCs generally very similar to the DMC, but you don't have defensive one for MC. So you're gonna go for only, guys, I will say only to go for a playmaker, because MC is very important for making the play. As I said, for positional game you need to pass very well, so playmaker is the best option for midfielders. That means MCs, the central midfielders. And if you have two special ability available, then you can have corner kick taker or free kick taker, but I will suggest you to have the corner kick taker. So now it's about ML or AML. For ML, guys, or ML, I prefer the attacking special ability, which is Shadow Striker or Versatile Attacker. So if you have Shadow Striker as free, you can pick it. And then if you have also available, which is I said Versatile Attacker, you can pick it as well. And you can also go for Playmaker sometime, but I will prefer the attacking one, which is the Versatile Attacker or Shadow Striker. So now here it is the MC. For MC, you can go for Shadow Striker or Set Piece Taker as well, or you can go for Free Kick Taker as well. The first one should be Shadow Striker or 1-1-1 scorer. That should be your choice, first choice, or Shadow Striker. And as I said, you can also go for free kick taker or penalty kick taker for that player. And now let's talk about the striker, but before that I'm gonna show you a bit of the players more available special ability for the MC. Here it is, the player is having playmaker or it is having a dribbler as well. You can add dribbler as well to add variety. If you already have a lot of Shadow Striker or playmaker already, then you can go for the dribbler as well to bring a bit variety in your 11. Generally playmakers are MC, and then you have already Shadow Strikers and other attackers for ML and Aimer. For AMC you can go for dribbler as well, and this is your choice, but try to keep a variety. Do not keep the same special ability for all these players. And now let's talk about the most important one, which is the attacker. That means ST. For ST, you should have 1-1-1 scorer, that is for sure, because generally, as I said earlier, for the goalkeeper, it's you who are attacking, and your attacker, always fast. They can beat the defenders of opponent, and then you always see the goalkeeper alone. So your attackers versus your opponent's goalkeeper, and then who is the winner? Of course, guys. If you have the 1-1-1 scorer, special ability, then your striker has the opportunity to score goals, because he's gonna score against one person, only the goalkeeper. So that's the thing, guys. That's the thing. So he must have this special ability, and if he has second special ability, you can also go for penalty kick, or you can go for versatile attacker, or you can also go for shadow striker. That is your preference, but the first one is 1-1 scorer. That is mandatory. Anyway, thank you so much.